What is up, family? It is your girl, Geneva Marie. You already know I am out here living free, and you already know what today is. So, there's so much for us to catch up on. Um, Yeah, so let's get started. So what is today, y'all? It is shot. It's my shot day. Shot. Did I lose weight? Shot. Everybody, shot. Take my shot with me. Y'all, it is my shot day. It is time for me to take my shot today. So let's catch up. So last time that you guys saw me, we were on the boat. Okay. We had a fabulous and amazing time. While I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to prepare my shot. We had a fabulous and amazing time with our friends, and just traveling on celebrity cruises. If you have never been on a celebrity cruise, you are missing out. If you've never been on the Excel, you are missing out. That is their newest ship, and it is amazing, you guys. Literally amazing. One of the best ships I've ever been on. And I've been on Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Celebrity. And I truly enjoyed myself. And my husband enjoyed himself as well. So, last time that I did a video in regards to the weight loss, I took my shot on the boat, y'all. So the week before, I took my shot in the airport, okay, in the bathroom, waiting for our plane to fly out to Miami. And then last Friday, I took my shot on the boat in our room, and I recorded that for you guys. So let's talk about that boat, baby. Okay, your girl enjoyed herself on that trip. Totally, completely, unequivocally, 100% enjoyed myself. No lie. I had a blast. I um, completely enjoyed eating. It was a whole thing. Okay. I literally ate more than I probably should have, and absolutely more than I ever would have had I been at home. Um, and I know that, I can see that, I can admit that. I ain't too ashamed to say I absolutely know. Like, I went in. Um, but I will also say it was good, and I normally wouldn't do that, right? In this past like year and 4 months on my weight loss journey, I would not do that. And I know I was eating a lot because I was some days like even feeling like, okay, my stomach is hurting, like I'm eating way too much food. And granted, like, because of the shot, of course I wasn't going ballistically crazy, but I was enjoying myself. And so because of that, I absolutely know that I had a bit too much, so I had to absolutely get it together when I got back home. And here's the thing, you guys, I literally I'm sorry, I'm taking my, so what I'm doing is taking all my excess, and that's what I'm going to be taking in my shot today, is my excess from all my vials. I know, most people would throw it away or whatever, but not me. Not I. Absolutely not. I am absolutely taking, y'all, I be so serious. I be so focused. I be forgetting to talk to y'all. It shot out. I be so focused on preparing my shot that I be looking at it and not paying attention to y'all. So please forgive me for that. I'm trying to learn how to be better on that, but I can't help it. It's a little air in there, so I'm gonna try and get that air out so that I can. I'm sitting here wasting. This is not working how I thought it was. Um, okay. So I absolutely normally transfer the additional from my vials into this self self-sealing vial. Sorry, y'all, that took a minute. Okay, so I'm trying to get the air out. It's like I feel like it's a big air bubble in there. Now, here's the thing I did learn from a nurse is that even though it is an air bubble in there, because you're taking it subcutaneously, it actually doesn't hurt you. So it's not like if you're putting the medicine into your vein, and how if you put it into your vein, it can actually hurt you. If you're taking it subcutaneously, that little bit of air is not going to hurt you. However, I am who I am, and I would rather be safe than sorry. So I'm going to get that air bubble out, and then I am going to finish filling it, and there it is there. So we are completely filled and ready to take our shot. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Excuse me, y'all. I be feeling like I'm over here doing surgery. And Andy is. Andy is doing surgery because I literally, listen, this is liquid gold. We not playing with that. So now that I have my shot full for my dose, I'm going to leave that out, let that warm up. As you can see, I have a little bit left. So this will go back in my container so that I can use this next time. And typically what I'll do is add it to my, or add to it as I am using my other vials. And then just take a full shot out of it when it's ready. As this, you can see this one was a vial that I had used a self-adhesive vial to put the excess into, and there it is there. Now we finna pop this into the sharps, because I put my vials in the sharps as well as my syringes in the sharps container, because I just, it has to do with medicine. All right, so back to my story. Okay, so the food was amazing, incredibly good. Every type of food you could imagine. They had all the cookies and stuff. So I absolutely enjoyed. So we got back Sunday, and Monday morning I weighed in. Y'all will never believe. When I got on that scale, you guys, so the Friday that I left to go on our cruise, I was 291.6. When I got home after, look, I choked on my spit. After our cruise, your girl was 299.4. Okay, now mind you, I was swollen. Anytime I travel, when I'm on long flights, being in other areas, I always swell. I always have inflammation. And I know that it was primarily inflammation because literally every day I was losing like 2 pounds. I think so. Monday, I was 299. Tuesday, I dropped 2.2 pounds. And so I was down to 297. Wednesday, I dropped 2 pounds. I was down to 295. Thursday, I dropped 2 pounds. I was down to 293. And then this morning, I dropped 1.8 pounds and was down to 291.4. So I lost 0.2 pounds from my prior lowest weight. Now, of course, when I was on the cruise, I could not weigh myself, so I don't know where I was on Friday. I just know where I was on Monday. And realistically, on Friday, I probably would have been up, just, logically speaking. But clearly most of that was water weight. I've never lost 2 pounds every single day, right? Which tells me that a lot of it was inflammation. It was water weight. And even though I felt like I was eating crazy, I really wasn't eating crazy, because if I gain fat, it takes me time to lose that weight. Like, I know when I gain actual fat and when I don't. And they had pizza, and we was enjoying pizza late night. Like, girl, it was a whole thing, you guys. Do I regret it? Absolutely not, because, well, we do this once a year, you know what I'm saying? Like that. And we go on other vacations, but I'm always conscious and very moderate. And I watch what I eat, how I eat, all the things. Um, so I don't feel bad that I enjoyed myself and that I took the time to, enjoy the vacation. Look, I snorkeled. I went on see the countryside of Dominican Republic. I did all the things, including eat on the cruise. So to lose 8 pounds exactly, right? In 4 days basically tells me that it was all water weight. And of course, I got right back to it on Monday. So we counted our calories. We exercised every single day. We got our 8,000 plus steps every single day. We did all the things, because I knew in my mind, I was like, I'm on vacation, so I'm finna enjoy myself. But when I get home, we back to it. We not finna keep playing this game. Like, we're right back to, being disciplined and doing what we need to do to maintain our weight loss and to continue to lose. And so I've been battling back and forth between, should I start split dosing or should I continue to take my full dose? And I think the reason I've been kind of battling is just because, I watch different content creators who are on this journey with me. And, some split dose, some take the full dose. And I think the biggest thing about split dose is that there's no wave really, right? So like when you're taking the full dose, there's a wave, right? Like 24 hours or so after you take it, you have maximum satiety, maximum suppression, right? Like maximum, possible side effects, all the things. Even though I really haven't had side effects in a very long time, you guys, I don't have gastrointestinal issues anymore. Don't experience the diarrhea, all those other things. And very rarely, every now and then, I'll experience some nausea, but it's really if I take too long to eat, because I do intermittent fast, or if I eat too much. So I will experience that from time to time, but on average, I really don't experience any side effects. And so, you know, with the split dose, there's really no wave. So you take, maybe half or 3/4 of your dose on your day. And then, 3, 4 days later, you take the rest of that full, 5 milliliter, 0.5 milliliters, or, however much it is that you take prescribed from your doctor. And so I was going to start today, but I was like, no, I'm going to stick to it because it's been working. And I think with this new dose, because I've been on 10 since November, I still have like maximum satiety, maximum, like all the things. Like, I'm not experiencing a drop in that. This week, I experienced on Tuesday and Thursday more hunger than normal. Well, I'll say more hunger. I would say like I was hungry earlier. So again, I normally intermittent fast and I don't eat until after 2:30 or so on an every average day. But by like 11 o'clock, I wanted to eat something. But I stuck to it because I am intermittent fasting, and it's all about the discipline, because the day that I do come off of this, shot, when I'm in maintenance, I'm going to have to fight through those hunger pains or those desires to eat and continue with my intermittent fasting schedule. But aside from that, it was like Tuesday and Thursday I experienced that, but Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I was good. Like, I wasn't even hungry around 2:30. So I think it was just getting back on track, moving, doing my exercising, doing all the things where your body naturally will want more food, because you're moving it and you're being active. But aside from that, I feel like I'm still good. And so, and I'm not getting like extreme nausea or things like that day 2 or day 3 after I take the shot. Now, one thing I have been doing, which I think is really also helping, is I have been taking the shot in the evening. So as you know, it is Friday. It's 8:45 p.m. I used to take my shot at 12:30, and then I ended up moving to around like 2:30, 3:30 every day. And then I think every now and then it would be like 4 o'clock, just because I would have things that I was doing for work or just different stuff I was doing. But now I'm taking it at the end of the day after I've eaten my meals, like after I've finished eating food. And the reason for that is because there's this weight management doctor that I watch on YouTube, and he kind of explained the benefit of taking it at the end of the day after you finish your final meal, so that you have a 12-hour period where your body is fasted. So you have 12 hours for that medicine to first like really kick in. And the way that the GLP works, right, is that 12 to 24 hours is where you'll have that peak satiety where, right, like it's really working through your body. And what I can say is, since I've been doing it, it's made a difference. Like I'm feeling a difference in the way that the medicine is working, the suppression that I'm experiencing throughout the entire week is just completely different. Like normally day 5 or day 6 and day 7, I would be extremely hungry. Like Fridays, I would be ravenous. I honestly have not been. Even when I was on the cruise, I was not ravenous. I was not hungry like that. The day of travel, I was not like crazy hungry like that. So I'm going to continue to do it this way. I'm going to take it at the end of the day on Fridays after I've eaten my last meal, and allow my body to, as I'm sleeping and as I'm resting, right, the medicine to work through. So that way, when I do wake up, and I'm realistically not eating at, 9 and 10 o'clock a.m. So on average, I am not going to break fast until past 12 hours, where now I have maximum satiety where it's really working in my body. So, yeah, it's a whole thing, and it's a whole journey. So like I said, I'm down 0.2 pounds this week, which I am okay with, because I really thought, you guys, I was going to be up when I weighed in on this Friday. I just knew I was going to be like maybe 2 pounds up or something like that, because I really enjoyed myself. But I guess the way that I think I enjoyed myself is really not how I enjoyed myself. I guess because I'm down 0.2. So I'll take it, okay? But the next week, we're going to get right back on it and continue to go forward, so that we can continue to, lose and continue to maintain our weight loss that we've worked so incredibly hard to accomplish. So with that said, you guys, it is officially time. It's been about 18 minutes. And so it's officially time for me to take my shot. So I am going to put on some pants, because not my goodies. My goodies. Not my goodies. No, I'm not Sierra. But I'm going to change so that way I can take my shot and I can end the day with you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Like I said, I'm really going to be more diligent to start recording my workouts and my exercises for you guys. I'm going to try and switch it up a little bit and find a way to like record throughout the week and kind of do like a week vlog and show you guys my, experiences throughout the week and check in with you guys. And then have my weigh-in day and my shot day, as you guys already know anyway. And so, yeah, I will put it up here on the screen. 299.4 on Monday, and then 291.4 on Friday. So don't get stressed out when the scale goes up when you are traveling, you guys, because 9 times out of 10, that is going to be water retention, water weight. It just is something that happens. Your body, experiences inflammation from the travel, from the flight, from being in different states in different areas. Your body knows when you travel, like when you're in a different state. So don't be surprised when those things happen. But just get right back to routine and do what you know you're supposed to do, so you can continue to lose your weight. All right, so I will be back in a minute. I love y'all. Give me a second. Guys, okay, so if you have never had an opportunity, so when we were planning to go on this cruise, I knew we was going to be traveling, and so I bought the comfort sweatsuits for me and my husband. Y'all, they so comfortable. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I have on my sweat bottoms just because I was like, let me throw on something so I could take my shot for you guys. But they are so comfortable. Like, even the hoodie, so comfortable. It's like weighted. We felt, well, at least I felt it was great for travel. Like, I felt so good. I was relaxed. I was rested. It was a whole thing. So if you have never if you thought about getting the comfort sweaters and you weren't sure what you wanted to do, I would absolutely 10 out of 10 recommend go get you a comfort sweater because they feel amazing. All right, so today I'm going to do it at the top. I want to kind of try and avoid my stretch marks. So I'm going to do it literally right there where I just put that little mark. Last week I did it on my right side, so today I'm doing it at the top on my left top. So I normally do center, top, you know, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I avoid the bottom of my stomach because the couple of times that I did do it in the bottom of my stomach, I didn't have great satiety. I don't know what it is about like the top and the sides of my stomach. I get the best results there, so I just kind of stick to what I feel like is the best for me. So I was gonna go like right here. You already know, guys. With the boobs, I gotta, let's see if I could. Yeah, with the boobs, I have to look. The top of my stomach is, the fat on the top of my stomach ain't fatting like it used to, you guys. All right, so here we go. Okay. And let's take the shot. I've learned, you guys, it's super important that you let it warm up. Super important that you let it warm up. Super important that you go slow. You take your time in putting it, putting the needle in. Y'all, can y'all remember? I used to be so scared of the needles. I was so scared to do the big pin when I got it. I was so scared to go to the needles that I had to use the auto jack. Now I'm good. I just be taking it. I don't even be feeling it. And as you see, no blood whatsoever. Like, I've learned how to be gentle, all the things. I don't even bleed no more. Very rarely. Like every random blue moon I might bleed, but on average I don't bleed anymore, you guys. And when I would take it with the auto jack pen that Eli Lilly sends, I would always bleed. And when I would take it with the auto jack that I bought off of Amazon, because I was scared to do regular with the regular needle, I would bleed, and I would bleed even more with the auto jack. But now we're just doing the shot, like the regular syringe, and not doing the auto jacks. Y'all, I don't even bleed. Like, there's no blood. I don't even know where I took it. If I didn't know where that spot was, I really wouldn't even know where I took the shot at. But I could just see because of the discoloration in my stomach. I know where I did it at. Anyway. All right, y'all. So that is that. So I have taken my shot. This is officially shot number 56. Week 56. And yeah, as I told you guys, your girl weighed in at 190. Look at me prophesying into the future. 291 point forward, there will absolutely be a day, y'all, where I say 194, and I can't wait for that day. But yeah, that is it. I love you guys so much. As you already know, thank you for tuning in to our channel. Thank you for following me on this journey. If you have not already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time that we post a video. I love you guys so much. I thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, if you have a prayer, if there's a need for prayer, please post it in the comments. We believe in prayer. Me and my husband are prayer warriors. We believe in prayer. You may not believe in prayer. If that is, if that's you and that's your choice, it's up to you, and I understand. Everyone has their own choices, but we believe in it because we know that there's power in it, because the word of God declares that the prayers of the righteous availeth much. And I have been through too much in my life and seen the prayers work to not believe in them. So if you would like me to pray for something, please put it in the comments. If you are on a journey the same as me, put it in the comments. How is your journey going? How is your weight loss going? How are GLP-1s working for you? If you're not doing GLP-1s, you're doing something else. How is it working for you? How are you being successful? And tune in next week when I come back for week 57. I love you guys so much. Be blessed. Have an amazing rest of your night. And that's it. Bye.